Hi, I'm Colleen, and this is Nate, and we are Navigate with Colleen and Nate. We share travel tips, where to eat, and if upgrades are worth it, helping you travel smarter. In this series, join us as we explore Seattle, then cruise to Ketchikan, Juneau, Skagway, and Victoria, BC, trying new excursions and local food at every stop. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified when we post a new video. Now let's get ready to navigate your world.
Well, good morning, navigators. It's Nate here. We are in beautiful Skagway today for our third and final excursion. Very excited today. So today we are going by land. So if you've been watching this series, you've seen us do sea, you've seen us do air, and now we're doing land. We're gonna be doing the White Pass rail. We're gonna be going high up into the mountains. This excursion is actually the only excursion that we booked through the ship. You could book it on your own, but actually it was one of those situations where it was a little bit more expensive to book it on your own versus booking it through the ship. So always double check those prices. If you are going to look at third parties, shore excursion groups are always a great option as well. But we only have about 15 minutes and we have to be down in the theater to meet with our group and get on board. All right, so we're gonna take you there later.
Anyway, my crazy hair, it is very windy today in Skagway, but we have made it off the ship. I will say that the ramp getting up to the main dock was treacherous, to say the least. It's just mobs of people all going on this tour, and so it's like hard to get running room to get the momentum to push me up that ramp, but we did it, but it is steep. I'm just hoping the title changes for our return because I don't want to get dumped out of my chair today.
So we're hanging here at this little shipping container. They have some different options coming through. One option is for people that are just need a little bit of help, and another option is a van with a lift. So the van with the lift is coming right now, and right now they just have people with limited mobility getting on the shuttle bus. So. We made it on the shuttle bus. So fun fact, nobody can walk down the pier. So we caught a shuttle that was a little bit closer to the ship, but everyone has to get on a shuttle. Mostly this is due to the rock slides that have happened at this particular port. I'm not sure waiting in line where there's an area for rock slides to catch a shuttle is safer than just walking quickly and getting past the area that's prone to rock slides, but obviously somebody thought that was a safer option. Anyways, waiting for Colleen to get off the lift here, and then we're gonna head over to the train, which is that way.
As you can see, we just boarded the White Pass train. Unfortunately, there's nowhere for Nate to sit like right next to me. So they have a lot of spots for wheelchairs, and then all the companion seating is up front. So maybe Nate will be able to stand next to me, but it's a little disappointing.
3 hours, and while the train does briefly cross the Canadian border, we stay on board the entire time, so you do not need your passports. Our train will take a loop in the tracks, which will turn us around so we can face the opposite direction for the return trip to Skagway.
Steam rises into the crisp Alaskan air as we leave Skagway behind, a frontier town born from a gold fever in 1897. Back then, this valley echoed with the footsteps of dreamers, hauling 1 ton of supplies over treacherous trails to reach the Yukon. But the White Pass Yukon route changed everything. In 1898, thousands of men battled snow, granite, and gravity to build this ribbon of steel through an untamed wilderness. Blasting cliffs, bridging canyons, carving tunnels, many thought it couldn't be done. Today, we retrace their path in vintage style, the steady heartbeat of our steam locomotive guiding us higher into the mountains. Watch as the sea fades to the distance, replaced by glacier-fed waterfalls and dense forests clinging to the slopes. Ahead lies a climb of nearly 3,000 feet in just 20 miles, a journey where every curve reveals a story and every whistle echoes through history.
We press deeper into the mountains, the air thinning, the landscape growing wilder with each turn. The tracks cling to sheer rock faces, just inches from 1,000-foot drops. Far below, the ghost of the old trail winds towards the Yukon, a path once conquered only on foot, in snow and silence. Our steam engine breathes and labors, a living machine powered by fire and water, just as it was over a century ago. And then the moment comes, the border. No fences, no gates, just a subtle sign marking the line between Alaska and British Columbia. In a single breath, we pass from the United States into Canada, cresting the 2,880-foot White Pass summit. It's more than a crossing, it's a journey through time. A reminder that here, history isn't behind us, it's all around us.
Guys, this isn't going to come across on film at all, but absolutely breathtaking. Even more amazing now that the sun has come out and we can see the top of the mountains and the blue sky above. Simply magical. And just awe-inspiring, the amount of engineering and work it took to build this railroad to begin with is absolutely spectacular. But things are going to start getting a little bit rougher here. So I'm going to make my way back inside and enjoy the rest of this train ride, all right? Later, navigators. Back to Skagway in one piece.
Hello.
I'm going to collect Colleen over here. Here she comes. Wave to your empire.
All right, navigator. So we just got off the White Mountain Pass train. It was fantastic. It was about 2.5, 3 hours long. You know, near the end, I'll be honest, I was starting to get a little dozy, a little sleepy. But I would say overall great experience. A little bummed Nate couldn't sit next to me, but honestly, once we started to travel up the mountain, we were able to, maneuver around, and Nate could get up from his seat and go out on the platform, and I think we've got some amazing video content for you. Nice and toasty inside, so you could probably take off a layer or two if you wanted to. But we just got off, and I am freezing, so I've rebundled up, and I don't know, where are we gonna go next, Nate?
I'm hungry, so I want to find some food and some coffee or something
All
warm.
right, food and coffee, that's what you heard.
All right, so we just crossed some railroad tracks to pop Colleen up over that. So for the most part, pretty flat here. But again, always helpful, I think, to have someone that's able-bodied that can assist there. Also, the other thing they told us specifically multiple times, do not walk in the road in Skagway. Basically, they have tons of tours going on, lots of buses. And unless you want to become a permanent part of this lovely little town, make sure you stay on the sidewalk there. And there's one of those buses right now. How you doing there, Colleen?
I'm good. I'm warming up. I'm thawing out a bit.
Yeah?
Oh,
Find some good stuff?
Yeah, that's a good thing. All right, Skagway Brewing Company. Spruce tip long, keeping scurvy at bay for centuries.
So if you're wondering what the scurvy thing is all about, so the tips of spruce trees, or the leaves or something, Colleen, what is it? Leaves?
It was the tips.
The tips of the spruce trees have more vitamin C than like a glass of orange juice. So they actually, indigenous people here used to brew a tea for health reasons. But then, of course, Americans started moving out here. And, Americans aren't really big tea drinkers, but we are big beer drinkers. So they took those spruce tips and they put them in the beer. So hence, while you're here in Skagway, you gotta have a spruce tip beer. I wanna try one today while we're waiting here. Yeah, here's the ornaments. They're really cool. They get the logo. Also on the back, they're actually made in Alaska, which is super cool. Let's see if Colleen approves, though. This is what it always comes down to.
I like it. I think it's a winner. They're all the same, right?
Yeah, they have different colors.
Like in the backdrop. No,
Yeah.
I like the blue, actually.
Okay, you want to stick with that
I
one?
think we're sticking with that one. right, so let me introduce you. We are at Skagway Brewing Company today for lunch while we're in port. They moved the crowds along really well. It was probably about a 25-minute wait. Not bad given there are, 4 or 5 ships in port today. So we just sat down. They have like a pub menu off to the side on the first floor. If you want full bar and full menu, elevator ride upstairs, second floor, great little seating. So now we're kind of figuring out what we want, but I did start off with a spruce tip blonde ale since I ended up switching my t-shirt to that t-shirt. Figured, gotta get the t-shirt, gotta get the beer.
All right.
All right, cheers.
There we go. Cheers. My name's Nate. This is my first drink of the day. Shout out Travel Spree. This spruce tip beer is really, really good. And I feel good drinking it because I'm trying to get some good light here. It's a little dark. There we go. And I feel good drinking it because now I'm getting my daily dose of vitamin C. So, prost.
All right, so I think I'm just going to stick with this halibut everything. So it's locally sourced. It's about a 45-minute boat ride just to Haines, Alaska, which I believe I know where that is, actually. I'm going to try the Alaskan halibut chowder to start, and then classic fish and chips. Lightly spruce tip beer batter, sticking with the theme with halibut fish and chips. So I'm excited to try this.
I am actually going to, I'm also going to do the fish and chips because it's just so good up here. But I'm going to try the crab artichoke dip. So it's a melty blend of crab meat, artichokes, spinach, cream cheese, parmesan, and just a hint of jalapeno. Served with hot focaccia bread. Doesn't that sound delicious? I'm sure Colleen's going to steal some for me. Oh, look at her over there. Such a thief. Anyways, stay tuned. We're going to place our order, and then we're going to show you the goods.
This looks good. Ooh.
All right.
You know what? It's done better than all the others. It almost has like a little bit of like onion base to it. I love that. Love it. Ooh, that is good. Very good.
So I'm going to try this dip, which if I can get some off, oh my gosh, steaming. All right, take a look at that. So good. I'm going to have to share this with Colleen. There's so much here, which kills me because she's not sharing any of her chowder with me. But no, the dip is really, really good. Super cheesy, super crabiful, delicious. Anyways, we're going to enjoy this before it cools down. So next up, I got the halibut. Look at that. So light, so flaky. It's steaming, so I'm going to give it a second here to cool down. But I feel like we're going to have a contender here for another great fish and chips. So let's see. Oh, it's good. I mean, it's very, very good. Don't get me wrong. The place we went to in Ketchikan, the crab and go was very good too. This is right up there. I mean, they're both. If I had to give it an edge, I'd give it a little edge to this one. All things considered, this is the way to go.
All right, let's try out this little tartar sauce here. Again, I see like a little bit of carrots. It feels like they've done like a little twist on maybe what you're used to. Like the chowder had a little bit of carrot in it, a little carrot in the tartar sauce. So let's give it a whirl. Ooh, that's tough after first bite. That is tough if I had to pick between. I may go actually the opposite of Nate and give a little edge out to Ketchikan crab and go. But, I mean, this is amazing. It's thick, portion size really good, just fresh. It's light and flaky.
How you doing over there, Colleen?
I'm full. It was really good though. Really, really good. Just service was great. Like it's perfect what you need to kind of get off the ship, do something local. Can't recommend the halibut enough. Definitely get it if you come to Skagway. It's amazing.
Yeah, echo that. Definitely come here. Great place. Get the spruce tip blonde. It's really, really good. I know you're going to be like, oh, it sounds a little weird, but like that's what this place is famous for, so you got to try it out. So we're going to pay this check, get out of here, and I don't know, probably make our way back to the ship.
Yeah.
All right. So later, navigators.
So we are sitting at this monument here on Broadway, which is one of the main streets here in Skagway. We've got stores and restaurants and breweries, but this really caught our attention. So this picture behind me, an actual photo of what the street looked like in 1897 here in Skagway. It's kind of takes your breath away.
Yeah, so the statue actually over there is a statue of a stampeder. So basically these were the men heading up into the mountains, and they had a choice. They could walk more miles or carry more equipment and go at a slower pace. And over there is someone that he's a little down on his luck, right? He's been having a tough time of it, and his dog's there trying to cheer him up. This was created by a local artist. Peter Lucetti created the sculpture, inspired the word of the stampeder going up Mount Hawthorne there. So question is when have you felt like giving up? Because these guys probably felt like that almost every single day, but very cool town with a lot of cool history. All right, well, Colleen.
It's been quite a day. Skagway has treated us really well. We had an amazing time on the White Pass rail train. Right past. We're exhausted at this point. So yeah, this will be our final stop here in Alaska before heading back to the lower 48, as they're known around here. I don't think anyone actually uses that term, but we hope you had a great time with us. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed by this point, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing. We'd love to have you on our other journeys because we have more coming up this year. Yes, we do. We're busy.
Yeah, and I think we have one more stop to Victoria. So yeah, you want to hang out here. So anyways, thanks for watching. And as always, we remind you to navigate your world.